Welcome back to another episode, guys. Today I'm out here with old Dad. He's already laid the hammer on a few big old smallmouth, but we're down here in the river today fishing a little bit of current. I love this kind of fishing this time of year just because these big smallmouth move up in here, and it's, you know, it's like fighting a pissed off bulldog that bred with a mongoose in a bat fight with a great white shark. But yeah, it's fantastic. But before we get into today's video, I want to tell you guys I'm doing an awesome thing with Angler. I am running a competition on the Angler app. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link down below. Go download the Angler app, and I'm going to be running a competition. It's going to be called Sinking the Boat Competition. And what you got to do is you got to catch 15 fish. I don't care what they are, smallmouth, bass, redfish, bluegill, crappie, it doesn't matter what it is. You just got to catch 15 fish and log every single one of them on the Angler app. And if you do that, you'll be entered to win all kinds of awesome gear from Angler, Monster Bats. You'll be entered for a chance to win a bullseye that connects with your Angler app. Just all kinds of awesome stuff. So go hit that link down below for Angler. For you guys that don't know what Angler is, it is an app for your phone. It is a log keeping app, so you can log all your fish catches. I'm actually tracking my trip today, and every time we catch a fish, I drop a waypoint, and it kind of helps me to go back through my day. And when you go back through your day, you'll have stuff like barometric pressure, water temperature, you know, wind, all that kind of stuff, you know. So it's just a great way to kind of keep up and go back and look and figure out the factors that helped you to catch some fish. You can also log all your gear that you used. You can log the, you know, the vessel that you were on, if you're on a kayak, the bank from your boat, just all kinds of awesome analytics for your fishing trips, which I really do think it helps you guys to catch fish. And then it also is a learning app. We've got articles, we've got videos, we've got podcasts, we've got all kinds of awesome stuff that you guys can go watch, listen to, read, and learn how to be a better angler. And it doesn't matter if you're a bass fisherman, if you're a saltwater fisherman, if you're a pan fisherman, we've got a little bit of everything for a little bit of everybody. So just want to tell you guys that, and hopefully you guys will enjoy today's episode. I ain't worried about it. Damn, dude, I mean, we just got here. We ain't get bit yet. Ain't got bit yet. Striper. Smalley. Dang, dude, that's a big one. Get him in here. Get him in here. Come on. Where's he at? Where's he at? Keep him coming. Keep him coming. I love you. I love you because you're like, he ain't been bit yet. Come here. There he is. Dude, look at him. He choked that swim bait too.
I mean,
clobber knocked it. Good job, man. Good job. I'll put him on scale. See. Good job. Oh, I love my dad. We ain't been bit yet. There you go. Yep. 3 pounds, 3 ounces. 3.3. Here, get him off there.
That's fun.
That is fun, hold on a second.
Thank you, Lord.
All right. There's your first one this morning, 3.3. Let's see what else we can get done. There he is. There he is. What you got?
That's a smallmouth.
That big one? I didn't see him. Ooh. Let's get him in here. Boat flip him. Boat flip him. Boat flip him. God dang, dude, that is a dadgum good'un. I mean, a good'un. Lord.
You hear me?
Yeah.
That's a full.
Dude, what a stud. Okay.
It's gotta be a full.
Hold on a second. 312. Oh, hold on a second. Yep, 312.
Pretty one, man.
Good job, dude. God,
What a slab that thing is.
they're awesome. Hey. Here, fist bump. Thank you. Nice. Good job, man.
That's fun.
There he is. Damn it! How did you?
On that wall.
How did you get that fish? That's the one I was wanting to catch.
I don't think that's a bass.
It is. Is it not? What is it? It's got to be a drum. Oh, smallmouth. Get him. Hold on a second. Here's boat flip. Boat flip his ass. You can get him in here. Oh god, that's awesome, dude. That is awesome.
Look at that.
Dude, that's a fatty. Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing, huh? What are you doing different? You got some magic sauce on that thing or something? Okay.
It's got to be a 4.
4 on the dot. There you go, guys. 4 on the dot. I got 11 pounds and 3 fish.
That's beautiful.
Dude, Dad's got the magic sauce out. I don't know what he's done. I think he's holding out on me back there. I mean, he's got 3 fish in the boat for 11 pounds. I'm over here. I can't get a bite. All I can catch is drum. Hey, I got 1 drum. It probably weighs all 3 of your smallmouth though. That don't count though. Damn magic sauce. That's what I'm gonna start calling you, the sauce boss. Old sauce boss. That's in a boat. Go get it. Get in here.
God almighty.
Dude.
That's a stud right there, bro.
Dude, I didn't think that fish was that big.
Dude, that's a stud.
Lord have mercy, what just happened up in here? Dang, son. Hey, look at that.
Hey, way up there. This fish is long.
4 pounds, 5 ounces.
Good.
All right, that puts our limit at 15:34. Oh yeah. God, that's a pretty fish, man. Guys, get back in here. Hey, you old man. What you gotta say for yourself screwing up our limit? Shut up. Oh, well, it's all good. Dad broke off our 5th fish, but he put the other 3 into the boat. I only put 1 into the boat, but it was the biggest one, so I do got that on him. But no, Dad put an ass whooping on me today. You know, it was one of those deals that I kind of knew coming down here. I told him, I said, we're gonna have a chance at 5 to 6 big bites. And we had 5 chances at 5 big bites, and we capitalized on 4 of them. Put a 15 and it was like a 15.35 is what it was. So about a 15.5 pound limit into the boat. Not a bad day for just being able to come down here for a few hours. Dad's gonna go the old chiropractor and get his crack, pop, boom, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's where we're going. But today's video is not over. What I want to do with you guys is I want to kind of show you what I do with a pile of swim baits like that, how I fix them, and I'm going to kind of talk to you guys about a little something that I like to do to kind of keep all that stuff organized, talk about the swim bait that we've been throwing, and show you guys just kind of the general overview of what we were throwing, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I got to get the old man home, but then we're heading back out to the tackle store for a little while.
I'm in pain. Let's go.
You're in pain. You need a chiropractor?
I need a pop.
I need a pop. All right, so I'm gonna like pre-apologize now for any wind noises that there might be. There's been a hurricane like sit down on top of my house. I'm really not sure what's going on, but the wind is like absolutely howling. Got them Crocs. So me and Bexley, I'm gonna say hello to the people, ma'am. Me and Bexley are out here in the garage, and we're gonna be showing you guys some tips on taking swim baits like this that are used, they're trash, they're all tore up, and turn them into swim baits that can be used again. Because what is super sad is that people don't realize that this stuff exists right here. This is called Mended, and what Mended is, it is like a solution that what it does is it mends plastics back together. So you can take used plastics like this that have like big rips in them and stuff, and that the face of them's all wallered out, and you can turn them into swim baits that you can use again. Because the biggest thing with not only this swim bait, but the style of fishing I've been doing is swim bait fishing in the current and stuff, is that when these big fish eat this thing, they come in behind it and they overtake it. And when they overtake it, what it does is when it's rigged up onto this head, actually I'll just re-rig this one really quick and show you guys. When it's rigged up on this head, you can already see what happens here. They will come up behind that thing, and when they eat it, they push it up onto the head more, and when they push it up onto the head, it splits the front of those swim baits like that. And so you can go through these swim baits really quickly. But if you've got some mended, you can take these older swim baits, the ones that, you know, have been ripped all to crap, and you can turn them back into swim baits that can be used. But this stuff's really cool. It's kind of like fingernail polish in the way that it's designed. There's a little brush inside of here, and so pretty much just open it up, you have that brush, and you take it and you just run it all inside of that swim bait, run it all inside where it's split open. You can do this with mag drafts, you can do it with these zooms, you can do it with the creeps. I mean, anything that's made out of plastisol, you can take this stuff and pretty much rub it all over it, and it will mend it back together and turn it into a swim bait that is usable again. So pretty much I put it on there and I ran it all up inside of there, you know, got it all gooked up, coated it really good, and just set it to the side. I like to let them dry for, I mean, I think you can let it dry for like an hour or two and it'll be fine, maybe even shorter than that. But I'll let it go for a full day to make sure that it's completely mended, completely put back together. And that way that I am ready to rock and roll, and I have a bunch of swim baits that may not have been the best when I got back are now swim baits that I can use to go out and catch some fish. Another cool thing about this is like if you're throwing something like the mag draft or something like that, and even these swim baits, you guys can see the eye got knocked off of that one. You can take that mend it and just coat those eyes really quick, and those eyes won't pop off there as easy because you pretty much just put like a protective layer of plastic over the top of them, because that's essentially what this stuff is it's just like kind of like liquid skin or something, right? It's like if you put liquid skin over the top of something, you're kind of protecting it, quote unquote. It's pretty much what this is. You're just mending that plastic back together. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these bad boys. That's 6 swim baits. That's literally 2 packs of these swim baits that I'm going to be able to use again because I've mended them back together, and I took an old swim bait, turned it into something new. But I wanted to share that with you guys, and then I wanted to share with you kind of what I've been throwing to catch the fish I've been catching, specifically these river fish. So I've been throwing the swim bait that I've had in my hand the whole entire time. It's a Zoom Swimmer, 5-inch. And I've been throwing it on some kind of 3/4 ounce head. I've been using the Strike King Squadron head, which I really like, and I've also been using the Fish Head V-Lock head, which I really like. I like the V-Lock head a little bit better, just because it does have that V-Lock keeper. You guys can see it, those barbs right there. You can run that swim bait up on there, put your dab of super glue, which I have here, right on the front, the nose of that swim bait, and it's going to take literally one of those fish run up behind it and pushing it on there and ripping the front of it to get it off there. So I've been doing that. That's what I've been throwing on, is 3/4 ounce head. The reason that I'm doing that for the most part is just the current. You know, if I was to throw something like a 1/2 or a 3/8 ounce head, what would happen is as soon as that bait hit that current, it would just start to move it, and you literally wouldn't be able to keep up with it. When I'm fishing in this current, I'm fishing in anywhere from 4 to 9 miles an hour of current. So I mean, you're really moving. So you got to have that big head, that big heavy weight to keep that bait down and keep it in the strike zone. And then I'm throwing that on 7.5 foot medium heavy, moderate fast action. This is the Lew's Custom Pro ledge swim bait rod. Absolutely phenomenal rod. I use it for Carolina rigs, big jigs, swim baits, all kinds of different stuff. Just generally a overall good reel for those heavier applications. Anything from 1/2 to 1.5 ounces, you're going to be able to throw it on this rod. I got that paired up with a BB1 Pro. This is 7:5:1 gear ratio. The only thing I did was switch out the handle to the wind grip handles, and then some 17-pound Strike King fluorocarbon, and that has been my current fishing setup. Really what I've caught all my current fish on this year, and I've been like really satisfied with it and been having a ton of fun. But We got probably a few more weeks of that bite, and then it's going to kind of start to die off. It's one of those deals that a lot of the fish that we caught today are already spawned out. That big one that I caught at the end of the day was a 4 or 5, and you could just tell by the way she was built that she was spawned out. She didn't have any eggs in her. So, you know, it's starting to get that time of the year. They're starting to get post-spawn in certain parts of the lake. Other parts of the lake, they're still full-blown pre-spawn. And it kind of just depends on the lake that you're stopping in at and seeing if you can catch some fish. But yeah, I just want to take some time, show you guys this, because I think everybody needs to have a bottle of Mendit in the boat with them, because this is really, really good stuff. And just kind of talk about what I've been throwing these swim baits on, and kind of what I've been throwing, because I've not really taken the time to stop and do that. Berkley, get over here! Get your butt in here and quit barking at the neighbor. You know better than that. You want to get up here? Come on, get up here with me. There she is. And so, yeah, as always, guys, thank you for watching. Any questions or comments, please, you know where to go leave them. Go down in the description. I have links for Mendit and all that kind of stuff, so you guys can check it out. I'll even link up the rod, the reel, and all that. But as always, you guys are, she said sweet, I promise you, and we'll see you later.